Hi guys, I'm MD, your teacher. I hope you remember me and I hope your vacations are going great. So I know you've had like a lot of time to be at home, do nothing, or maybe some homeworks, but I hope that you're also taking it seriously and focusing on your English because that's very, very important. Don't forget everything. Try watching movies, try reading something, try reading news or something like that, like something that keeps your English level um, going up or at least in the same level. By the way, I'm going to tell you about your first task. Today we're going to talk about dreams. Can you see that? Now, you have a task. After watching this video, you will have a task. You have to write the task and submit it to the school, and they will send it to me, and I will grade it and correct it and send it back to you. Now, the most important thing is, let's talk about the topic that we have today first, which is dreams. Do you dream every day? I mean, there's a couple of questions that I'll be asking you, and you try to answer them in your mind or by yourself so that you can practice your speaking. That's the whole idea. Do you dream every night? Or how often do you dream? And when you dream and you wake up the next morning, do you remember the dream that you just dreamt of? Because that's also very important, you know, for our topic. And then there is a second aspect about the dream thing, is that, which is called a bad dream or a nightmare. Do you have bad dreams? Do you have nightmares? Which one do you have more? Do you have bad dreams more, or do you have good dreams more? Nightmares, if you don't know the spelling, it's N-I-G-H-T-M-A-R-E-S. I generally remember very good dreams or really bad dreams. The average dreams, which is like a middle dream, is something I don't remember much. Yes, I do remember them. And then not so much, but I do remember like vaguely what did I dream about and think of it. And if it's something really bad, I pray and hope it never happens. And if it's a really good dream, I pray again and hope it happens. And just be happy. Now, what's again, our topic of discussion is, first, as I said, do you dream a lot? If you dream, do you remember your dreams? Which dreams do you remember more? Good ones or the bad ones? Bad ones are called nightmares. The second part of my discussion is interpreting dreams, understanding the meaning of dreams. That we will go later. Let's talk about, do dreams have meanings? In my culture, in Brazilian culture, dreams, we always say that dreams have meanings. Not all of them, but most of them. I'll give you a simple example. For example, if you dream of a black snake in Brazil, we say something bad is going to happen. If you dream of, in your dream, that you're dreaming of killing a black snake, that means you killed a future danger, which means something bad was going to happen. But since you killed the snake in your dream, nothing bad will happen. Then we also dream that, we also believe in Brazilian culture that if you are dreaming and you're dreaming that somebody died in your dream, we think that that person is going to live longer. So there are these kind of things, you know. If you dream of a rat, you're going to get some money or a good news, because we believe that rat, you know, they always collect and gather things. So they can bring you wealth and richness, something like that. So for me, dreams has meanings in my culture. My question is now to you guys, do you think in Mongolian culture, dreams have meanings? If yes, then what are they? Think of the answers in your mind, think of them, and in your paper, in your task, make sure in your first task, so this is your first video, and with the video, you will also have first task. So when you are checking your system, make sure to do task 1, video 1, and task 1 together, because video 1 is for the task 1. Do you understand? So if after you watch video 1, open the PDF document which says task 1. In task 1, you will, it's very clearly written what you have to do. But in your also in your task one, make sure to also write about some of the Mongolian dreams and what meanings do they have in your culture, if there are. If there is no meaning of dreams in Mongolian culture, then there is no point in writing about that, okay? Now the second thing I want to talk about is, I'm wearing 2 jackets. As you can see, it's very cold. The second thing I want to talk about is your exact task, which is in your task 1. After you finish watching the video, open the task. Once you open the task, you will see there are a couple of images, and you think that you woke up in the morning and you saw those dreams, okay? There are 4 images, and you have to, in your words, write down what do you think is the meaning of that dream. How would you interpret that dream? How would you give and bring out the significance of the dream in your life? Now remember, there is no right or wrong answer. Each one of you can interpret and identify the dream as your own, the way you want it, but make sure that you focus on correct grammar, correct punctuation, correct spelling, correct vocabulary, correct way of sentence formation and things like that. You have to write it. There is no word limit, but also make sure that you don't write too small. You can write as much as you want, but don't write it too short. And yeah, so that's your first task and first activity. So we're just coming back to our whole discussion. Remember, this whole video is about dreams. Do you remember dreams? Do you remember nightmares? Which one do you remember more? Do you remember dreams more, or do you remember nightmares more? How often do you dream? Do you dream a lot? Do you dream rarely? Do you dream frequently? Or do you never dream? But that's impossible, right? And then, do you remember them? And do dreams have meanings in Mongolian culture, like it does have in Brazilian culture? And then you have pictures, images. Make sure to check those images, write the interpretation of the dream, and send it across. So please don't forget to watch the video number 1 first. First you watch the video number 1, then you do task number 1. They will be together. Task number 1 is in the PDF format. So after you finish watching video 1, you open task 1 and you do it. Okay? Good luck, and I miss you all, and all the best.